Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video on Gran Turismo 7 where I'm going to be giving you a guide into the National A license tests. So we're going to be getting all gold and all bronze of course for this national license. So there is 10 license tests for this one. I'm going to be giving you a guide to each and every single one of them. But for right now, let's get started with number 1. We're going to be at Kuhuba Circuit and we are going to be in the Zulu Biazi. So coming into the first braking zone here, we're going to look out for that pit board. Just as that leaves our screen, we're going to gently tap the brakes. We don't want to get too much, we just want to get that front end rotated in so that we can feather the throttle all the way through the corner, power out on the exit. No gear changes. We're going to get a gold time of 17.2. And that's going to be the first one. Let's move into A2. We're going to be at Dragon Trail Gardens. We're going to be in the Volkswagen Scirocco. So coming up to the braking zone again here. Just after the 100 meter board. That's where we're going to be on full brakes. And we actually go a little bit deep here. So we probably could have broke a little bit earlier. Probably braking at the 100 meter board exactly would be perfect. We're going to keep it in third gear, power on the exit, making sure we keep a straight line as possible. And that's going to give us a goal time of 17.8. But moving on now to A3. We're going to be at Monza in the Bath 500. Looks like we're going to be doing the two difficult right-handers. But we are going to be in a slow car, so it shouldn't be too difficult for us to get gold here. So coming in to the braking zone here, we're just going to have a bit of a lift. Now I go a little bit wide here, you should really be hugging that inside wall. As you can see by the Ghost, taking a lot more speed through that corner. Into the next braking zone, just after the 50 meter board, we're going to be braking hard but short braking. We should be cutting the apex there, getting a lot more of the car over that green AstroTurf. But that is going to give us a goal time of 21.9. So moving on now to A4, we're going to be in the Honda Civic and we're going to be at Tokyo Expressway. So Tokyo Expressway is a street circuit. So colliding with the walls is an absolute no-go. So this might be a little bit difficult. But I'm going to be here to guide you every step of the way. So coming into the braking zone here, we're going to have a little tap of the brakes just before that yellow arrow sign there. About halfway, we're going to let the car roll. As soon as we can see the exit, we're going to be flat out, full throttle all the way through this corner. Down the hill, the Honda Civic does have a lot of grip. It is of course four-wheel drive, so we're going to have a lot of grip coming all the way through these sweeping corners. And all the way to the line, that's going to give us a time of 29.2. So moving on now to a FEM. We're going to be in the 180 SX Type X. And we're going to be at Spa in the rain. So this one is all about throttle control. Of course, as you can see down in the radar, we do have wet weather conditions. We are on slick tyres. So coming into the braking zone here, we're going to be braking just as the rumble strip there begins. We're going to be braking hard on the brakes here, all the way down to first gear, trail braking about 50% so that we can get the rotation. We're going to be up to second gear here and just feather the throttle all the way through these slow corners. You only want to be 100% on the throttle when you're in a straight line. So making sure we hit the apexes but don't be too early on the throttle and we should be good. That's going to give us a time of 29.8. And now we're going to move to A6 where we're going to be back at Monza in the 4C. So let's see what we can do here. Coming into the braking zone, we're going to be braking just after the 100 meter board there. Get it all the way down to third gear, get it turned in nice and early, take a lot of that apex, get it in a straight line before you fall on the throttle once again. And the rest of this section is going to be flat out, just making sure you hit the apexes and only go in full throttle once you are in a straight line. That's going to give us a goal time of 18.4. So moving on now to A7, we're going to be in the M3. We're going to be at Barcelona, Catalunya. So I messed this one up a little bit, but it was my first go, so we're going to keep it in anyway. Braking just at the concrete walkway there. Get it slowed down into second, back up to third before we hit the apex so that we can carry the momentum out of the corner. Now I go very wide here. That's going to mess up my exit of the second corner, or my entrance and the exit of the second corner. And coming through the long sweeping corner, you just want to have to lift and just feather the throttle, maintaining as much speed as possible without going too wide. And that is going to give us a time of 25.3. So even with that mistake, we did have a lot of time to play with. So moving on now to A8. We're going to be in the Tundra at Colorado Springs. So this is going to be a dirt trial. I'm not the best at dirt. I don't really think rallying in this game is the best. If you want to check out another video I did on the rallying aspect, then please do feel free to find that video down in my channel. So through here we're just going to keep it nice and flat. We're not going to have any lifts or any braking, and it should be as straightforward as that. And we're going to get a goal time of 19.204 seconds. So moving on now to A9, we're going to be at Suzuka Circuit and we're going to be in the NSX Type R. So this is going to be the tight hairpin on Suzuka Circuit. So coming into the braking zone here, we're going to cut the apex on the right hand side quite a lot, get it into a straight line, and then we're going to be braking hard on the brakes all the way into the apex. Trail braking there at the end, get it down to first gear, up to second when we hit the apex, and we're going to be carrying the speed and momentum all the way through, and that's going to give us a goal time of 16.9. Now on to the final test here. We're going to be in the Toyota Supra. We're going to be at Autopolis. So once again, coming into the braking zone, we've got a little concrete walkway. We're going to be braking exactly on that. Well, now we're going to keep it in third gear because this car does get a little bit twitchy if you change down too many gears. Making sure we hit the apexes here. We're going to brake as soon as we're in a straight line. Again, just using the throttle to control our speed through this corner. Once again, braking in a straight line. Control the speed with the throttle as we get the rotation, and then we're going to power on the exit. Make sure we don't hit the rev limiter. And that is going to be the final exam. We got a gold of 28.4. We also get our National A license. But now, for the time that you've all been waiting for, we do get 2 gift cards. So for completing with all bronze medals, we're going to get the Volkswagen Scirocco R in pure white. So that is a pretty nice car. I do like that car. And for getting all gold on the National A license, we're going to get a BRZ STI Sport. But that is going to do it for this video. Do let me know down in the comments if it has helped you out at all and if you want to see more. But that is going to do it for me. I will see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.